Musonius Rufus, the powerhouse behind the likes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, despite facing exile and adversity, he remains a silent hero in history. But what's the mystery behind his forgotten sage? Imagine the mind that shaped Epictetus and inspired meditations. Musonius wasn't just a teacher, he was a rebel, a survivor, a voice of virtue in a world of turmoil. This wasn't your typical philosopher. He challenged authority, defied norms, and lived his philosophy to the fullest. Musonius was the rock star of Stoicism, living and breathing his teachings. Let's step into that One Should Disdain Hardships, a goldmine of practical wisdom. Discover how Musonius tackled life's challenges head-on, covering topics like marriage's true purpose and embracing old age grace. It's time to unlock the timeless wisdom. Hey bookworms, welcome. I'm your host Hadi Yassin. Born for good. Is goodness something we choose or something we already have? We all want a good life, but what makes it good? Is it the fancy things, big achievements, or something deeper? Musonius claimed that goodness is within us since birth. Musonius suggests that everyone is born with the ability to live virtuously. He points out how laws apply to everyone equally, regardless of age or strength, showing that virtue is something innate to all humans. For example, just as we expect only trained professionals like doctors or musicians to perform flawlessly in their fields, in life we expect everyone to act virtuously, even if they haven't studied philosophy. This implies that goodness is a natural part of human nature, as seen in how people commonly describe themselves as having virtue. Should women study philosophy? When questioned about whether women should pursue philosophy, Musonius' response was thought-provoking. He argued that women possess the same reasoning abilities and sense as men, but therefore they too should engage in a study of philosophy. He suggested that the qualities essential for a woman to lead a virtuous life aligned closely with the teachings of philosophy. For instance, self-control, justice, and courage are virtues that a woman can cultivate through philosophical study. Contrary to concerns of arrogance, he underscored the notion that philosophy could empower women to excel in various aspects of life, while remaining grounded and content with their role. Sexual indulgence. Musonius discusses how modern indulgence and sexual behavior impact our lives. He argues that seeking temporary pleasures like having multiple partners or cheating damages our character. Even relationships with escorts or employees, viewed as acceptable by some, show a lack of self-control and dignity. He challenges the idea that such actions harm no one, saying that they erode our integrity. He compares indulging in such behavior to celebrating moral decline and stresses the importance of self-discipline and ethical conduct. Additionally, he questioned the morality of people in power taking advantage of those beneath them, pointing out the hypocrisy and harm in such actions. Ultimately, he advocates for higher moral standards, believing true superiority lies in treating others with respect and living by principles of decency and integrity. Imagine someone constantly seeking pleasure in casual relationships, never considering the feelings or consequences involved. They may justify their actions saying it doesn't harm anyone, yet his behavior erodes their integrity and self-respect over time. Similarly, a boss who takes advantage of their position to pursue romantic relationships with his subordinates may think it's harmless, but it creates unhealthy power dynamic and undermines trust in the workplace. What is the chief end of marriage? He believed the main purpose of marriage is to build a life together and have children. According to Musonius, spouses should share everything, including their bodies, and prioritize love and companionship above all else. When both partners are devoted to each other and work together, their marriage is ideal and admirable. However, if one or both neglects the relationship, disaster is inevitable. When considering marriage, he advised against focusing on family background, wealth, or physical appearance. Instead, he emphasized the importance of good health, hard work, and virtuous character for both partners. Without shared values and mutual respect, a marriage cannot thrive. Just as two crooked pieces of wood cannot fit together, two people with conflicting morals cannot form a harmonious union. What is the best viaticum for old age? Musonius contemplates the best preparation for old age. He argues that living in harmony with nature is crucial, as humans aren't meant solely for pleasure-seeking. Just as animals fulfill their purpose by performing their natural functions, humans find fulfillment in virtuous living. When individuals cultivate virtues like prudence and justice, they become resilient against life's challenges and find inner contentment. They liken such individuals to gods, untouched by desire or envy. Whether one receives proper guidance in youth or seeks wisdom later in life, embracing philosophical teachings can help navigate old age and grace and courage. Contrary to popular belief, wealth alone cannot shield against the pains of aging. True happiness stems from living virtuously even in old age. That one should disdain hardships. Musonius urges us to consider the lengths people go to unworthy goals, the sacrifices made for fleeting pleasures, profit, fame. Yet, when it comes to pursuing true goodness and virtue, many hesitate to endure hardship. Isn't it better to discipline desires than to chase someone else's spouse, or to seek true friends rather than false admiration? Musonius questions why we aren't as eager to strive for noble ends as acrobats are to risk their life for small rewards. Even animals display courage in adversity, so shouldn't we endure hardships for the sake of true happiness and virtue? He concludes that those unwillingly to exert themselves for what's good reveal themselves as unworthy of it. for every good thing is gained through effort. For those who enjoy Epictetus' book, delving into his teacher's work is essential. Musonius' book is easy to understand, perfect for anyone looking to improve their life, whether you want to be a better partner, neighbor, or citizen. His teachings offer valuable insights for personal growth and virtuous living. If you liked the video, check the video where we reviewed Meditations.